Our topic for today is all about a panel discussion. A panel discussion, or simply a panel, involves a group of people gathered to discuss a topic in front of an audience, typically at scientific, business, or academic conferences, fan conventions, and on television shows. So, what is the panel discussions? Panel discussions at conferences are a useful way to trigger an exchange of viewpoints among experts, either with prepared statements or in response to questions from the audience. Because they involve on-the-spot interaction, they are more difficult to prepare for than presentation because they may involve divergence of viewpoints, and possibly competition for speaking time. They are also more difficult to manage than the normal questions at the end of presentation. For the same reasons, they are more challenging to moderate than a regular conference session. So, panels are the teams, whether or not panelists agree on all issues. They can and should work together to create an interesting discussion for the audience. If you are a panelist, play the part, prepare well, and participate well. If you are the moderator, direct your team well from the beginning of the sessions to the end. Introduction. Panel is a discussion in which a few persons carry on a conversations in front of an audience. The discussions provides the equal opportunities in the instructional situation to every participant. The discussions technique of learning is based on the modern theory of organization. All techniques of higher learning require the discussions among the participants. So, if you are introducing the panelist, create a two-sentence bio for each panelist that quickly establishes why that person is uniquely qualified to be there. You may want to include an interesting comment on the position he is taking, why she is so passionate about the topic, or why he was selected to be on the panel.
How to conduct a panel discussion. So, number one, the teacher will act as the moderator, the learners will act as subject area expert. However, the moderator is not a panelist, hence, he or she will play a different role, so his or her ability to oversee the flow of discussion is important. So, here in number one, the moderator is not a panelist and will play a different role, so her ability to control the event is what is important. And number two, group the learners depending on the numbers of students. It should not exceed 7 members. So here in number two, you should choose 4 finalists, maybe 5 and no more, because too many finalists will negatively affect timing and the liveliness discussion. Number 3, the moderator and members should take good notes and discover interesting stories and opinions that each panelist can give. So here in number 3, the moderator should be taking good notes and discovering interesting stories or opinion that each panelist can contribute. Like the moderator should identify the funny, provocative, or interesting stories that will make for a fun discussion because people are much better at remembering these things. Number 4. The moderator, after the simple interview, will then develop a final list of questions for the actual panel discussion. The idea is to ask questions to bring out interesting stories with spontaneity. So here and last, the moderator will then develop final list of questions and a directed way to bring out these interesting stories, and having a good handle on some interesting questions and topics in advance is key. Then make sure all your panelists have the correct date, location, and parking information, and remind them about the event as it approaches. Room setup and logistic. Number 1, to have a lively discussion, slide should be used to replace discussion. Number 2, don't put your panelist behind a table. It creates a formal notion and adds distance that prevents good interaction between the panelist and the audience. That prevents interaction with each other and the audience. Put the panel on a stage if the room is very big, but for an intimate event, put the panelist on the same level as the audience. Number 3, the best setup is for the panel discussion to be in a slight semicircle on a comfortable chairs with the moderator sitting in the middle. Because if the setup is panelist in a slight semicircle, they can see each other on comfortable chairs. Number 4, place the exact number of seats for the expected panelist. This gets people to sit close to the front so that the interaction can be better. And the last is have a good microphone system ready.
The moderator takes control. It is the moderator's job to prevent anyone from disrupting the discussion. The moderator must actively focus to keep things moving and to prevent any panelists or audience members or any disruption. The moderator should introduce the panelists and the topics to be discussed. The moderator asks questions, calling on one or two panelists for each question. In this way, the discussion will be keep moving. Don't allow the panelists to answer a question simultaneously, know when to move on to the next topic. To ensure spontaneity, a moderator should be prepared with different sets of questions. Be a